6:31, we're tracking what we're now calling the never-ending snowstorm. It's not done, but we'll get you through it. We have crews out on the roads and here in the studio working to get you through this big storm that came through. Good morning, everybody. I'm Eric Lufer. Kelly Patterson is off this morning. Southern Colorado dealing with a lot of that heavy snowfall right now, so we're going to send it out to Kyle Horan in Aurora. Kyle.
Hey guys, well the good news is it's not snowing sideways and it's not snowing as hard as it seems as it was this time yesterday, but I want to show you what some of that really heavy snow has done here on the city of Aurora. Take a look at this. If you look over at this house over here, look at all the down branches from this tree all around this house. They got pretty lucky. None of those branches fell on their house as far as I can see. This is the intersection of Kenton Street and a street that I can't read because the sign is literally so snow blasted you can't see a single letter. I'm going to drive down this road to Havana Street, which is just ahead, and show you that there are quite a few branches like this that are down on the street. So we'll keep heading this way. Saw a guy shoveling his driveway down here a little bit. You can kind of see on some of the cars that haven't been moved that looks like they got more than a foot or about a foot here in the city of Aurora. We know that there are 46 plows out, so these are just the side roads here. The main roads are pretty good, and I'm going to show you that here in a second, but these side roads still need some plowing. City of Aurora is working towards that. There's still a lot of snow out there. As you can imagine, this has been a days-long snowstorm so far. You can see there's some branches on the left there, and then there's one right up here. This big tree is kind of hanging down towards the road, and there's a branch on the road right there. We're coming up on Havana Street. I'll speed up so we can get there, not waste your time here this morning. Just some light snow, as you can see, though. It's really not that heavy right now. But this is Havana Street, and I'm going to take a right before I throw it back to you guys. This is kind of what most of the roads in Aurora look like. So just the side streets, but look at this. This road is fine. People are traveling just fine. They're taking it a little slow. It's probably a good idea. So this is what we're dealing with out in Aurora. How about you guys? Eric?
All right, Kyle, thanks. You know, it's true. Once you get out of the neighborhood, you should be fine on those main roads. Take it easy out there, Kyle. Thank you. We're seeing a lot of issues along I-70 this morning as well. At one point, I-70 was closed from Golden to Idaho Springs in both directions. It's back open now. This is a look at traffic conditions heading west. Cory Reppenhagen joining us now. Cory, you've been pulling double duty a lot through this big storm. How's it looking now?
Well, it's still snowing pretty hard up here in the foothills, and we got a huge hit up here. We're talking about 3 to 4 feet in a lot of areas, and even more being reported in some spots. But the I-70 right back here had been closed for about 5 hours this morning. It's reopened now. I'm looking at the traffic volume here, pretty heavy and pretty slow going up the hill, and you can probably imagine why with all this powder up in the ski resorts. It's closing weekend for a lot of resorts, and everybody is heading up there to take advantage of this. And the snow up here is a little bit wet, not as wet as it is downtown, but up in the ski resorts, it is still legitimate Colorado powder up there. So that's why everybody's heading up there to take advantage of this closing weekend for some resorts. Of course, A-Basin and Loveland stay open longer, but this is a huge story up here. This part of the storm, big hit for the foothills.